everybody. We are back. It's Friday. It's 1:24. You're listening to Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220, KHTS. It is the Gazette Radio Hour, the radio digest version of the Santa Clarita Gazette and Free Classifieds. And here we are.
We are here.
And you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's time for the city stuff.
City stuff isn't bad.
Let's call him Mr. City.
Mr. City.
We have Mr. Football, Miss Classifieds. We'll call Jason.
Do we have to call you Mr. Doug?
No.
I've been called much worse.
Hey, everybody. It's Jason Crawford, the Economic Development Manager for the City of Santa Clarita. Once again, we love having you on, Jason.
Yeah.
Thank you. Glad to be here again.
Give us some good stuff. Hey, first of all, I got first question, John.
Okay.
Are you know what's going on the latest with Vista Canyon? Are you up on that?
The Vista Canyon project by JSB Development was approved by the City Council. I'm going to say about a year and a half ago.
Right.
And it had both residential, retail, office, hotel, restaurants, all there near the 14 and Sand Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
And it got tied up in some lawsuits.
Don't tell me. Environmental.
That tends to happen for projects. And I know they're moving forward. They're hoping to get everything resolved. I don't have an exact date that I've heard, but I know that they are hoping to get everything resolved and move forward.
Jason, don't you think that'd be a boon for the city's economy, particularly for the canyon country side of town?
I think it's a great project, and I love what it will do for the eastern corridor along the 14.
Oh yeah,
and the jobs that it'll bring, the ability for people to work on the east side of town without having not only to drive down to LA, but not having to drive over to Valencia and the 5 freeway. But
right.
I think it'll be great.
That's a good point. Hey, Jason, the trickle-down effect of something like that would be huge. How do you measure that trickle-down effect? I mean, the Disney project, for example. Does your office take a look at the trickle-down effect on the economy of something like that?
We go with whatever Doug says.
You're in trouble.
There absolutely is a trickle-down effect. There's money that gets every job that is a high-paying professional job ends up multiplying across the community with service jobs and retail jobs and restaurant jobs to support those services to support those professional jobs. So there's economic studies that can be done that show that. They come up with averages of multiplier effects. When we look at something, we know that there is that extra benefit, but we really focus more on the direct dollars and know that there will be an induced effect beyond the direct.
Right. Yeah. Oh, of course. And that's got to make your job that much more exciting because you bring in something and other stuff's coming too.
Oh, absolutely. And the bigger things like Disney, that just because of that name, there are so many other companies that want to locate near there because it is one of the top countries on the planet.
Yeah. Oh, that's exciting. So how's attracting business to Santa Clarita going for you? Has it been more difficult in the last couple months?
There's a lot of momentum right now. With Disney's approval, and then with Sunkist announcing that they're going to be moving at the office building right there in front of Six Flags. There's a lot of momentum. There's a lot of interest right now. To be honest, one of the bigger problems we're having is not having the larger sized office or industrial buildings for somebody to move into. We just don't have them available. So we're working with development projects to get those through the pipeline so that they start being built and then available for a business to move into. But that is, a year and a half away in a lot of cases.
Hey, Jason, back to Disney, and I might have asked you this on a previous show, but it's been approved. Has there been any rumblings about the environmental folks coming up with something lawsuit-wise?
I haven't heard anything like that. I know that they spent a lot of time and a lot of effort to make sure that they were addressing any potential environmental issues early. And that meant going above and beyond any sort of mitigation measures that would be standard, doing more and then going ahead and doing it early rather than being waiting to be told to.
Yeah,
so I know they had a lot of support from the community, and I'd say across the board, people were excited about that project.
Yeah, they're pretty green.
Hey, Jason, we only got about a minute left, but anything you want to share that's new from last time?
Things are going real well. We just got the latest retail sales numbers for the second quarter of this year, which is April, May, and June.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, a consecutive quarter of highest retail sales that we have seen. So we know that we're bouncing back from that the economic recession, and just we're going in the right direction, and we have been now for 3 quarters in a row.
Awesome, exciting times, Jason. That's awesome.
All right,
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, it's coming.
I know. I can't. Wait.
Especially real quick, talking about employment, they actually opened up a employment center right across the parking lot from where they're building, and they're already recruiting, and they got a lot of folks stopping by and applying, and so that's.
Are you heading over there making friends? So that,
I know.
John, it's not me.
That's not a bad idea.
Anyway, everybody, we're talking to Jason Crawford from the city. He's the economic development manager, and we're so glad we could have him on. And thanks so much, Jason.
Thanks for the update,
I'll talk
Jason.
to you guys next time.
Okay.
Thanks again for having me.
Okay, bye.
All right. You're listening to Gazette
Bye-bye.
Radio Hour with Doug and John on AM 1220 KHTS. We'll be right back.